Okay everyone, in Year 8 Technology, here is the final video on how to submit your assessment. So I've been working on this Cybersmart Assessment for the last about 5 weeks. So here's, you go to the folder, so I've created a folder called Sample Submission. You'll probably have a folder called Assignment or something like that. Go to that folder where your 4 web pages are. So there's my 4 web pages: index, topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, all .html files. I've also got my style sheet file that contains my styles, like change the background colour, change the colour of the font, change the font family, those sort of things, those properties. You'll probably have some images. So down the bottom here I've got 2 images, an image called Playing Games and an image called Logo. So they're used in my web pages, so they should be in the same folder. And finally you should have a file. You might have a few more images than that. And finally I have a file which is my PowerPoint slide. So that contains all my design work, like my site map, my mock-up, contains your research work, summary of your research, your sources, and also your draft text that you wrote based upon your research for each web page. So once we've got all those files, it's simple enough. We're going to use, just select the first file. You just click them all like this in Windows. Something similar happens in an Apple or a Mac. Alternatively, click on the first file, hold the Shift key down, click on the last file, and it will select all the files in between. Next step, right click with your mouse, go to the Send To option, and choose the option Compress Folder. So what it's going to do, this is called a zip file, and if I press that, I'll get a new file called topic1.zip. So it's just taken a name off one of the files that I've zipped up. Let's just rename that, give it an appropriate name, give it the subject code tech081. You can put your class code there if you want, and then term 1. I know it's the Cybersmart Assessment, and then you can put your name. So I'll put Joe Blogs, and there it is. Now just to check that it works, you can double click on that and you'll see that list of files opens up. So this, what's happened is all those files have been put together into it's like a container, the zip file. It's like a temporary container. So it makes it easier to share whole groups of files. We put them in a zip file. So when I get them, I'll unzip them. So I'll go back to that folder. So now what we need to do is upload that zip file that we've created. So go to the Blackboard course. I'll start on the start page. Go to your course, in this case Year 8 Technologies 2018. Come over to the right, bring your menu up. You should have a menu. Click on Assessments. Go down the page. It's right down near the bottom. There's a link, or what we call Dropbox, called the Cybersmart Dropbox. This is where you submit. So please make sure you have all the HTML files, images, and the style sheet and the PowerPoint zipped before you go to the Dropbox. We've done that, so we don't have to go back. Click on that, come in here. Essentially all you have to do is go browse my computer, go find that file. So in my case, I'll just go through, show you, I'll go through, find where I saved that. Using the sample submission, select that zip file, .zip, go open. That'll now be uploaded. You can then write any final comments if you want to let me know about something about your submission, and when you're ready, come down the bottom and press submit, and that's it. So just remember, that's all due by 5 PM on Friday. If you've got any issues, please get in contact.